Episode 84 is gonna keep it raw to the jaw. No, I can't not ignore what's happening, what's going on. Pisces rising, should I go long? Like the locks, you see how it be. Freeing your mentals with instrumentals. From me, the E, the poetry. Gemini moon, so that's how it be. That's his. I'm Cap. Understand, just give me an old zap, a hi-hat, an ill slap. Yeah, man, you never take a nap, man, never sleep on the truth. I see what's going on. The third eye is just ringing like an alarm. And I see the storm. And I know the charm, the rituals and lies and the secret societies. Don't you understand? They try to act pious, be not thee. I see what they try to spew on thee, all the spells and what's going on. But let's just talk about this ill storm. Back to back, belly to belly, talking about the cusp of beauty and its jelly. Mercury and Venus, Virgo-Libra, don't you understand? I am a wide receiver, still a fan with the plan. Lyrically, then my brain is wrapped in saran. I'm just bouncing around from topic to tropic. Understand, you know, I'm philanthropic, having fun. So what should I say? It's knowledge is love. Here I am today, live. Woo! Knowledge. Woo-hoo! What's up, y'all? It's your boy Eric Taylor. Taylor to Astrology. It has been a busy day. I had coffee talk today. I had tiredness, had a late basketball game last night for the truth. He's over here snacking. The moon's in Gemini. That's his moon. Say what's up, Truth.
Hi.
There he is. Yeah,
Danny
man.
Figueroa said, what's up, Eric?
Who's that?
Danny Figueroa said, what's up, Eric?
Oh, Dan the man. We missed you at Coffee Talk today, Danny. It was a good one. And I'll probably email you to invite you to the group. We're trying to create a private group for the regulars on Knowledge is Love and on Coffee Talk, where we can, communicate, share, Facebook, share astrological placements and insights, just like we do on Coffee Talk, but also like, hey, you see a great video about astrology or some deep stuff or whatever, you can post it and share insights on the group. You know what I mean? It's not just about like me sharing and teaching. It's about all of us. And so look out for that. I was going to do it on Telegram, but I think everybody felt like, might just be easier to do it on Facebook, because we can all kind of put questions, videos, comments, articles, whatever, and share that wisdom and ancient knowledge. How you doing, bro? How's Virgo season been doing you? How was the birthday? I'm still smiling off of my birthday. I want to say this before we get into this cusp of beauty, Virgo Libra cusp. I just want to talk about the current energy. Yes, it is the Virgo sun, the 17th. So we are at I think 25, 26 degrees today. So the cusp goes to 5-day orb. It goes from September 20th to September 24th. Second air sign, second earth sign, the Mercury, the Venus, the Virgo Libra. And Virgo Libra, sorry, I'm all over the place. The Mercury Venus energy is like the fixed star Spica in Libra. It has, a Mercury Venus type energy to it that's very positive and creative. So if you look at that fixed star and use it, it is in the sign of Libra in the natal birth chart. I forgot what degrees it's currently at, but just in general. So yeah, I want to talk about this current energy, how people are doing. Obviously, the moon was hitting up Mars. The moon was squaring the sun. It's been interesting. The sun is opposing Neptune. I think there's been I know for me, because since I am a Virgo sun, been kind of tired lately. I'm emotionally drained. I'm coming up on the 1 year anniversary of my mother passing on the 21st and just missing her like crazy. The first year is always hard. And right now, this time last year, I was sleeping. So, I was out since September 6th and wake up 40 days later, October 13th. So, this time last year, I wasn't experiencing any of this stuff. Didn't know what was happening, what was going on, all of it. Libra new moon, Virgo full moon. I was out. I was dealing in spiritual warfare on another plane, another dimension. So I'm very humbled with true gratitude and just appreciation for not only life, but for you guys, for my audience, for my subscribers, for my friends, for fellow light workers, obviously for my wife and my 4 sons. I'm a very blessed man. So I want you guys to share your Libra house. Since we're going to be heading to Libra season and the Virgo-Libra Cusp kind of hits up both, we're going to get into some of the famous people, but also explain a little bit about these people and this energy. But I don't know about you guys. Mercury in retrograde has been kicking my butt. Computer issues, uh, cell phone issues with apps, uh, health insurance, doctor's appointments, billing. I mean, it's just been, I don't know, even my cell phone, like, I don't know if it switched for you guys on Instagram to share a video, that whole thing switched. And then my phone made look like it was like a duplicate of the Instagram share page. I don't know. It's just been weird to me. And normally, because my Mercury is retrograde in the natal birth chart. So it usually doesn't affect me. Affected me one time, I think last year, and then now, like crazy crazies. Okay. So you guys share. Let me know how everybody's doing, how you're feeling, how you're dealing with the Mercury in retrograde, and then we'll get into the cusp of beauty. I'll give you some of the famous people too. R.I.P. Phil Hartman. He had this funny. You all remember Phil Hartman from Saturday Night Live and the different comedy movies? How to Marry an Axe Murderer. He was in that. He was brilliant. That dude was so funny. All right, you want to read what we got?
Yeah. Okay. So Danny said, "Sorry, I couldn't make it." And then Irene said, "Party people in the house." And then Irene said, "Hey, Danny. Hey, Truth." And then Danny said, "Hey, Irene." And then Irene said, "Hey, Eric."
Hi, Irene.
Irene said, "I love this energy. My goodness, woohoo!" And then Irene said, "Happy birthday, Danny and Eric."
Yeah.
And Danny said, "Good." Danny said, "Good. Had a good birthday. Thanks, Irene." And then Irene said, "Be right back." And then Irene said, "Libra 4th house with Pluto, Saturn."
Yeah, that Libra 4th house. I was actually talking about that today on Coffee Talk. And a lot of times when you have Libra in the 4th house, you actually can feel like you were the scapegoat or things were actually not that balanced at all at home. That people put and blame things on you. You were trying to keep the harmony and the peace and the balance in the home. From arguments with mom and dad or siblings and this and that, and then everything would just get like dumped on you a lot. That happens a lot with Libra in the 4th house. Then when you add in the Pluto, so you're learning through family relationships a lot, Irene. And then Saturn, that tells me mom must have been pretty heavy-handed, pretty strict, disciplinarian. This cusp, you have another RIP, Christopher Reeves. Remember Superman? Yeah, still can't believe all the stuff that he went through, right? But he has it. Scottie Pippen, championship with the Bulls. The baseball player Matt Kemp, Faith Hill, the singer, Will Smith, the actor. I said Phil Hartman. I mean, there's so many people. Um, Ray Charles. A lot of people with this cusp. So this cusp, they're a tough nut to crack. A lot of times they can stay single for a while. They can get married really late, like after 35 or 45, 40, or get married like crazy young, like 21, 22. Like I've seen it run the gamut. They have business on their mind with great communication skills. They tend to know how to fit in anywhere and relate to people. So whether they're doing entertainment or politics or sports or business, they the Venus knows how to listen, presents well in public, and then the Virgo and Mercury aspect, right, gives them the critical eye with the details. These people can be very good at marketing. Okay. A lot of talented chefs. Um, Obviously, musicians, athletes, but it's really fascinating to see the mind work. It can be very tough though in relationships. Sometimes it can come off a little arrogant, but they're kind of brilliant. They're very creative, but they kind of have like a little magic wand. And the men and the women can be very handsome and pretty for the ladies, very good looking. It's a good mix. This is a very good cusp energy. I put both of the videos in there down below in the description, so watch them. I have two for each cusp. And Cuspies, I kind of feel like Cuspies should marry Cuspies. Now, understand, you're going to either be a Virgo or a Libra, but you'll feel the energy of both, whether it's 28, 29, 0, 1, 2 degrees. You're not feeling it on the 18th and 19th, 26, 27 degrees. We turn to Libra season this week. The Thursday, I guess, is the first day. The cusp starts on the 20th, so I figured I would come on really swamped, so I might only make it on once. I wanted to do twice this week, but I might only make it once next week. Just jam packed with clients, live chart readings, astrological life coaching. It's a blessing, but I'm just so busy, and I'm really trying to finish my Pluto blog and finish designing my course, and hopefully I can try to get that up. Probably not the end of September, more like the end of October. But, I'm going to stop talking about it. It'll be ready when it's ready on God's time. Okay. And you see, I put up part of fortune in Scorpio today. So I'll get back to the part of fortune and the secrets of the signs this week and the North Node, along with trying to either get back to a Neptune or a Pluto video, especially as the weather cools down so I could be outside in nature. Got to get that Pluto and Taurus done. But it's been hot and I just haven't had any real visions and dreams about it. So I guess I need to really be intentional about manifesting that energy to see what I'm visualizing for 2098. That's a bold, out on a limb prediction, trying to, you base it off astrological knowledge. Okay, well, what does Pluto mean in Taurus? But in the landscape of after Pluto Aquarius, Pisces, Pluto Aries, then how would Taurus come in? Where could we be in 2098? I mean, I won't be here. He might still be here. His kids and maybe grandkids will be here. but my videos might still be here. The internet's still on. Okay. So for me, I think it'd be kind of cool that, my future grandson or great grandson or daughter could be like, oh, that's my grandpa talking about Pluto and Taurus. you know, I get a kick out of that type of stuff. Right? You're at peace when you focus and live for the moment right now. You're angry when you're focusing and living on the past, and you can get fearful when you're focusing and living on the future. So the present is a gift, so stay present, right? And I'm enjoying the gift, being present with you guys. I was very tired today, but I was just like, you know what? I got to come on. I got to do a lot. So also with these people, they can be very good at writing, very good at sales. You can see talented lawyers, masters in the courtroom. I said chefs, art teachers, music teachers. And the listening and communication skills are off the charts. You know what I mean? You're getting the best of both worlds with Mercury and Venus. And then it's not Mercury Gemini, it's Mercury Virgo. So it's like they kind of want to peep things, assess it, study it, analyze it, critique it, then they want to fix it. And then Venus is like they're going to do it in a harmonious, balanced way. They might ruffle your feathers and piss you off a little bit. For the most part, they're going to know how to finesse it. And you're going to be like, oh, Nicole Richie has this too. They're going to be like, wow. You're going to be like, wow, that was interesting. That was a different perspective. That was brilliant. That was different. You know what I mean? And think about Ray Charles, you guys. Him and Aretha were two of the first early artists to get their own publishing, which is really challenging in the music industry. Most artists don't. That's what the whole Prince beef was. And he went to the symbol and all that because most artists don't get their own publishing. And now artists get even less money with the whole streaming business. It's, you only make money from when you perform. So it's challenging to be in the entertainment business nowadays, more so on the music side. There's probably more longevity in the acting, but musical artists, they're getting raped. Figuratively. Literally? Both? Anyway, all right. So let's get some more comments. Let's see. You can read where we're at. Where's your Libra? How you feeling? How have you been dealing with Mercury in retrograde? And do you know any Virgo-Libra Cusp people? Yeah.
Okay. So Irene Mack said, I don't dislike Mercury retrograde as much as I like to get introverted and review my life. Irene Mack said, I'm the scapegoat in the blackest sheep. Irene Mack said, 100%, that's right.
Yeah, and at home with the family.
Irene
Yeah.
Mack said, my mom is strict, she don't mess around. And then she said, be right back. And then Mary said,
hey, Mary.
Hello. And then she said,
Mary, you got to come to Coffee Talk.
I'm on Cusp of Exposure, and I have a few friends on Cusp of Beauty.
Yeah.
Of Beauty, love them. Of Beauty, love them. And then Mad Gaming said, what's up?
What up, Mad J? Yeah, Mary, October 15th is the next Coffee Talk, Mary. I hope to see you there. 1 p.m. Eastern. I know in Australia it's a whole different time, but you can make it. You can make it. If I got people coming from Sweden and Saudi Arabia, you can make it from Australia. Right? You would have fun. And we're really getting a nice group. And a lot of the people come on here and just exchanging the insights and knowledge. Today I taught a lesson on Love and relationships in the natal birth chart, right? Looking at the Vesta, looking at the Juno, looking at the Venus to Jupiter, discussing Moon, Mars, and Neptune, 5th, 7th, 8th, second house as well. Because before true love, you have to have self-love, self-worth, second house. All right? So just some different tidbits and stuff. I think it was a really fun group, a great lesson. And we had a stone brew, baby. I even had some coffee. Had tea this morning, but then I was like, you know what? I'm a little tired. It's like, let me rock with some coffee for coffee talk. I try not to drink coffee that much anymore, but I think, once the weather cools down, it's still hot out here in Arizona. Once it cools down, I'll probably just stick to the tea. I think when it's dusty and the allergies are pretty bad, the coffee tends to help me, but it's not good for the adrenals, and that creamer is not good. But hey, I mean, I try to do much better in other venues of food and water. It's important to get our 8 to 10 hours of sleep, right? Delays aging, to drink our gallon of water, to balance our meals, get our vitamins and minerals and colors of the rainbow and all the different things, but also the intermittent fasting. It's very important to skip some meals. They say that actually slows down aging. It's not just for losing weight, slows down aging. So like if you wake up, drink room temperature water, but then if you're eating, well, maybe you don't eat till noon. Maybe you don't eat till 3. You don't eat till 5. It's not like doing small micro meals. It's actually not eating and having longer fast periods of fasting that can increase the life. What is the meaning of life? Yeah, shout out to my. Oh man, yeah. Mm. So Mercury in retrograde, yeah. Anybody else? Matt Gaming, how you been doing with that stuff? And also one thing that I've been noticing, that Saturn Uranus square, you guys, is back 19 and 18 degrees. I told you right now we're in a Pisces rising. Tonight we're a Gemini moon, but we're going into the Cancer moon late tonight, also into the morning. So, which will hit up the Lilith. So, I mean, tomorrow could be a day of really tuning into your intuition, your instincts. So maybe I should open up my DraftKings or FanDuel account and bet on my Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Patriots and draft me some players for daily fantasy sports, win some money. Right? 5th house speculative gains. Danny McGavin, we got to go with our intuitive Pisces energy to, win some sports fantasy and some betting. And then really, when the time to do that is, you guys? October 27th, 8th until December 20th. That's when Jupiter goes back into Pisces to give us that little Halloween and pre-Christmas gift. Jupiter in Pisces. Then it will go in Aries for, the rest of the year and a little bit of 2023. And then I think, March or May, we're going to have Jupiter in Taurus, which should be interesting, hitting. I think the North Node is going to move to Aries and the South Node to Libra after those final eclipses. I don't remember the exact date of the nodal shift, but you'll notice it, you'll hear about it, and you'll feel it. When the nodes shift, when in your secondary progression chart, when your sun sign moves, right? So right now I'm a Scorpio sun, not a Virgo sun. Probably same thing for you, Danny. Mad Gaming, you're younger. So, I forgot your natal sun. I don't know if you're a Cancer, Mad Gaming. What's your sun sign again? You can let me know. that shift can be really, it can be bigly. So like Pluto, when the Pluto goes into Aquarius, that's now it takes that peak, right? March 23rd to like the end of May, and then it officially goes in January 21st, right? We talked about that last episode, 2024 to 44. You're going to feel that. Even when the sun, right? This Virgo season, Virgo's been giving you the receipts. You've been getting some more details, some more information. You're going to get a lot more early part this week. Still some different things revealed, some insights, information, maybe about the truth about different health things, right? But also, I think going from air to earth with a Mercury retrograde, it's like the communication is like kind of in the air, so it can be a little, I don't want to say sporadic, but it's it's all over the place, and then it gets grounded and more introspective in Virgo. Remember, air and fire signs are outwardly initiating, action orientated. They're more masculine. They're not more receptive feminine energy. So it's not as introspective. Right? Mercury's in Virgo or Scorpio, it's going to be more introspective. When it's in Libra, it's more seeking, companionship, communications. Libra, Mercury people, Libra suns, oh my God, they got to talk to everybody. They got to they're constantly on the phone. They got to gossip, share business and this and that. Da, 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 da. I mean, it's a lot. And the sun is debilitated in Libra. So there's issues with the ego. And if it's below the ascendant, it could be, big introverts, houses like 2 through 6, or even in the 1st or 7th, if it's below the horizon, right, or below the ascendant. So, all right, what else we got going here? Let's catch up.
Mary said, I will try switching. I'm switching jobs. Got a new job. It's in HR, and I remember the reading you gave me and you said it'll be good. It'll be good in that it was full circle. And then Danny said Capricorn.
Capricorn, what? Oh, that Danny or Matt Gaming said Capricorn.
The Matt Gaming.
Matt Gaming is a Capricorn. Okay. Oh, good. Congrats, Mary. That's awesome. I can see you being good with HR. It's very Virgoian of you. What should I do next for the secrets of the sun sign? I was going to do Libra or Leo, and I don't know which one. Or maybe I should do neither and go to something else. But you guys have any thoughts, suggestions? Matt gave me, I guess you'd like to see Capricorn. I already did Virgo for me, Danny and Mary. Irene is a Cancer. Irene, are you a Cancer sun? But I was going to do Libra or Leo. And I've said this to you guys before, and I was talking about it today on Coffee Talk. I just want to reiterate this to you, and maybe you could see if this rings true for you, especially like Danny and Mary, right? As a Virgo sun, you learn a lot of life lessons from the Libras. And I had some good Libra friends and girlfriends who I definitely learned some life lessons from. And then the sign after you, and then the sign before you, you tend to teach more life lessons too, which I've definitely done with the Leo energy. So let me know if you've noticed that in your life, Danny or Mary. But that can definitely play out. It's an old astrological wives' tale. I don't know. I read it somewhere, but it does work because I've seen it or asked other people about it. But it's definitely worked in my life and from my chart as a Virgo sun. Something I've been aware of. So I think that's kind of interesting. And then also, you guys, I think the cusp of Libra for relationships, right? The Virgo Libra, they do good with the cusp of power, Aries Taurus. Can also do really well with Taurus,
Lady
Gemini.
Menza is here.
Hi, Lady Menza, Cusp of
So
Energy.
is Jackie.
Jackie, what's up, mama? Lady Menza, Jackie, Lady Menza, Irene. Y'all need to be coming to Coffee Talk. Saturday, October 15th. Haven't picked a topic yet, but I did set the date. I just set it today. And I do have to double check because I know my boys have a week off from school in October. In case we wind up doing something, I might have to switch it. But I think I'm good that Saturday. At the worst I would do is just go one more week out and maybe do it the 22nd of October. But I'll still stay Saturdays during the football season, riding out to back to my solar return for Coffee Talk, which will be in February. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I have to do a Coffee Talk birth chart. Yeah, I got to do that. I got to do that from the first Coffee Talk. So I have the date and just see the energy of Coffee Talks. That's actually kind of interesting. And maybe I'll share that chart next month in Coffee Talk. See, you guys have to understand, you can, electional astrology, you can, do your solar returns, but you can do birth charts, like if I'm doing a business birth chart or like, an event, right? And this is a recurring event. So, but I would look at, okay, February, I forgot the exact date. It might have been February 8th or something. But February, right? 10 a.m. Pacific. And 2022. So when I started Coffee Talk. All right. So do the birth chart and then see the energy, and we'll see the growth of Coffee Talk and the intention of it. Started in Aquarius season, so that tells you a lot right there, because that's definitely connected to astrology. So it's actually kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but you guys made me think of it. That's all right. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, Jackie, how you been feeling with this Mercury retrograde? And and same thing with you, Lady Menza. We've been talking about the cusp of beauty, fascinating people. Oh, you know what could be a good match for them too is the Pisces Aries cusp of rebirth. And I was saying it earlier, but I tend to find cuspy people do well with other cusps, especially when you're really like right there on that 29 0 degree. You have energy really of both. And even in the 5-day orb, even 28, 29 0, 1 2, you're feeling it. You're not going to feel it 26, 27 degrees once it gets to 3 degrees. But in that 5 days, remember I tell you, some astrologers only look at it 2 or 3 days. Some might only do 29 0 1. Some might just do the 29 0. I've seen different schools of thought. But usually what you see on the internet, that 7 and 9 day foolishness. No. You're not on the cusp of beauty September 17th. Today or tomorrow, the 18th, or even, Monday the 19th. It's the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. If it was a leap year, certain years, maybe on the 19th, it could go from the 19th to the 23rd and you might feel it, but usually it's the 20th to the 24th. Okay. Another one that could be really good is the aquafish. Cusp of sensitivity, Aquarius, Pisces cusp. There's some weird geniuses. Was that I think Rihanna, Steve Jobs, Charles Barkley, Lionel Richie? Somebody. But they can do well with the Virgo Pisces cusp of beauty. Okay. And Cusp of revolution, Sag Cap. Not terrible. No, not terrible at all. So, yeah, Lady Menza, long time no see. Hope the boys are good. Hope everything's going well with you. And yeah, I'd love to have you come to Coffee Talk. I don't know why Jacqueline and Irene are so shy. I'm still baffled by that. You guys have to tell me, because I know you can afford it. I'm sure you can find a free time on a Sunday or a Saturday for 90 minutes. So what's holding you back? You got your counterparts or Knowledge is Love are coming, whether it's Hope or Danny or Steven or Kimberly or Janet Jones or Javanka or this one or that one. You got a bunch of people who come up on here that come. So, you won't be totally around strangers, and then we got, a lot of globetrotting international people. So it's a good time. Today was a really good lesson. We really shared and learned a lot too. And then everybody's adding on to each other and building and relating, All right, go ahead. Let me see if they responded. How the Mercury retrograde treating you, Irene and Jackie?
One second.
And right now it's Pisces rising with a Gemini moon.
Okay. So, let me see. Okay, so Danny said do Scorpio, and then Jackie said, of course, do the Leo. LOL. And then Danny said Leo too. Lady Menza said hi, Eric and family. Jackie said, Danny, are you a Scorpio? And Lady Menza said, oh, I can finally come. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, October 15th. Danny's a Virgo like me, Jackie. Come on, you heard me say that a million times. Go ahead.
And then Danny said at Jackie, I'm a Scorpio rising. And then Jackie said, hey Eric, just got here, grinding my friend, LOL.
You grinding. I know you are, girl.
And then Danny said, Jackie, I'm a Virgo sun. And then Jackie said, Danny, Leo, sun.
So secrets of the sun signs. You guys like to see Leo or Scorpio next. Okay, go ahead. Do it.
And then Danny, Danny said, nice, Jackie. And then Jackie said, Eric, I'm dealing with this Mercury retrograde like a boss. And then Lady Menza said, things have been very interesting.
Oh, well, it is bossing me around. I've been having issues with health insurance, billing, cell phone, computer, apps. I mean, and it usually never bothers me, you guys, Menza and Jackie, because in my natal birth chart, my Mercury's in retrograde. So I'm naturally introspective, right? Especially Mercury in Virgo. But then now with this retrograde, I guess going from Libra, so going from my 12th to my 11th, I don't know what. It's been crazy, little crazies. So I will be ecstatic when this is over. And I don't put too much credence to that stuff. I try to stay positive, but it's been so much stuff that, I have to be a fool not to notice it, right? So I'm not letting it stop me. I'm still very, very productive, but has it been frustrating? Yeah. Like and the truth couldn't figure it out. My Astro.com on one of my apps on my Opera, the screen can't minimize. Then my copy and paste stopped working. So then I have to do it through right click, not through going through edit on the Mac and then copy and then paste. Just random. I had a random bills, insurance, this one doesn't cover that. This one, I had a doctor call me up telling me I could not take or do something with this medicine and don't take this medicine. and they were answering my question, a question I never asked, a medicine I don't even take. I was like, what? So it's been really hitting your boy. And maybe that's because it's going from the 12th to 11th house for me, you know? Oh, God. But I got to laugh. All I can do is laugh because I am here, I'm alive, and I'm awake. Because this time last year, I can't even imagine. Sleep, sleep, sleep. What I say, sleep is the cousin of death. Woo. Man, definitely, definitely. So, okay. Any other new comments? So you've been a boss. Hey, you know what I wanted to ask you, Jacqueline?
There's a new person too.
Oh, hey, new person. Who is that?
Gal, Israel.
Galiwa? Gali?
Mm-hmm.
Israel. Hey, welcome. How you doing? I'm Eric
I have
Taylor.
Mercury in Libra, and then Lady Menza said, I got 3 notices for tickets from last year that they just sent me now.
What?
And then Javanka said, hey. And then
Hey,
Jackie
Javanka.
said, nope, this retrograde ain't nothing. Actually quite mild for me. No problems at all.
Really? Well, what house is your Libra, Jackie? And Jackie, I was going to ask you, maybe you can email me. I'm kind of curious because I know you said you were, I forgot your tribe, but I know you said you were Native American. I wanted to get like a good food recipe from you that me and Sabale could, I mean, who we can. I'm not cooking it. Sabale is going to cook it. And I could cook decently, like when Sabale was, out gallivanting and grinding and doing, working on the weekends and stuff with her first business, I had to hold it down for my mother and the boys and myself. And I can do a little something in the kitchen. But, after a coma and stuff, I mean, my shoulder pain and just standing still on my feet in the kitchen, walking has become easier, but still to this day, standing still. Look, I'm still healing. I know I look good, normal and all that stuff, but but I'm way better. I mean, I am, trust me, I'm not complaining. The fact that I have breath and life, I'm good. But, I had to get the cortisone shot in the knees and the shoulders. The knees worked really well. The shoulder, it was good. Some soreness, but it's because I'm doing much more weightlifting. I could only lift 10 pounds before. So now, I'm on that lat pull down, getting my thug back on and just, getting my biceps and triceps back. So, so I'm able to lift more weights. But Jacqueline, if you want to hit me up at taylor2coaches@gmail.com, you got like a good recipe for me and Sabale and the kids to try. And it can be anything, I mean, I don't do pork and I don't do chicken, I don't do turkey. We are, pescatarian, but whenever we feel inspired, we do eat, beef and meat. Grass-fed, good quality, but still. So, and the boys, they're like open eating everything. This guy, he eats a lot of different things. Although he gets picky sometimes, but he likes to eat different stuff. You'll eat pork, right?
Yeah, I love pork.
Okay, he likes pork. Ugh. The swine. Me and him go back and forth. I'm like, still, it doesn't sweat. It has no sweat glands. It's absurd. The toxins can't be released. Why are you eating something that doesn't release?
Dad, I know, but like,
toxins?
you understand they wash it and cure
No.
it.
You can't wash toxins off. That's internal in the meat.
Yes, I know, but Dad, what you don't understand is it all cooks up.
Oh, it all cooks up. Y'all buy that for $1 too? Irene, Lady Menza, Javanka.
That's what people do. They go to Chipotle. It's like 95 cents.
I stopped eating pork and drinking
something
soda.
like that.
Listen, I stopped eating pork and drinking soda in my 24, 25 years old. Never look back. I'll drink a sparkling water. I used to get iced teas. I mainly just drink regular water or sparkling water. That's it. Just because I like a little bubbly. Occasionally I'll have a Corona or some effing vodka, but I'm not a big drinker. Young Eric, oh gosh, it's the pate, but no, I don't drink. I don't get drunk. None of that stuff. But yeah, the water. Get your 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Do the fasting. It extends your life. You guys that came on later, Javanka and Jacqueline, so if you wake up and you drink room temperature water and you don't eat till 12 or 3 or 5 or whatever, it's extending your life, but you need 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So your body really replenishes and heals. But then, it's better to fast and not eat anything than to have like little micro meals. Yes, you can lose weight doing that, but we're talking about extension of life. Life. Oh, Javanka, tell Irene and Jacqueline they need to come to Coffee Talk. I decided it's going to be Saturday, October 15th, and we had fun today. It was really great. You guys made my day, but it was just, it's just so great to get that live, confirmation from looking at someone's chart and then them, confirming like, yeah, that's how it played out for me, right? Just like you did here, Irene, with the Saturn, Pluto, and Libra in the 4th house, but just in general. And especially when you're talking about love and relationships on the chart. And so this also, you guys, and you people that came on later, Javanka and Lady Menza and Jacqueline, you can let me know, what house your Libra's in, but also if you know any Cusp of Beauty people, the Virgo-Libra Cusp. So they can be also, they can be non-committal. Remember, Virgo and Sagittarius is the bachelorette sign. And then so Libra craves the relationships, but they're the type that can, loosely date, but not commit. Not get you the ring if it's the guy, you know what I mean? Or if it's the lady, kind of like be like, yeah, let's just hang out. Sometimes they can be very non-committal to the long-term committed one-on-one relationship. And I really, there's no real reason why. I mean, Mercury, Virgo, Libra, Venus, I think, they're very occupied with achieving their goals and what they want to do and get done. So I think that's the greatest reason. Now you have to see the whole natal birth chart because everybody's going to be different. And whether they're Virgo 28, 29 degrees or Libra 0, 1, 2, it depends on what house that's in, right? Because no two sun signs are the same. That's why sun sign astrology has done astrology a disservice. Because people will like look at the page of the books or just look at the newspaper and be like, oh, this is my, thing for today. But it's like, no, there's so much nuance to it, right? The deacons are either Virgo, the Virgo Capricorn like me, or the Virgo Taurus. Which deacon? Are you Virgo Sun in the 11th house like me, or is your Virgo Sun in the 1st house? Is your Virgo Sun in the 4th, the 5th, the 8th? That flavors it all just for the sun sign. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Any other crazy stories on Mercury retrograde? And then we'll see what you guys are saying about your Libra, or if you know any Cusp of Beauties. And then we're going to bounce. I'm not going to stay on crazy long tonight because it is Saturday and we should be having some dinner soon. I don't know. We got to see.
Okay, so basically.
Did you guys stop the swine in the soda too? You need to.
I'm just gonna call them Israel.
Yeah, Israel. What's up, Israel? Israel, what's your big 3? I'm sorry.
I'm a Libra rising.
Oh, there you go.
Virgo, Sun, and Moon in Scorpio. Venus and Leo.
Oh, wow.
And then Jackie said, we'll consider the challenge, Eric. LOL. Then Jackie said, I'm a true carnivore, Eric. And then Javanka said, it's lit. And then Javanka said, cool information, fascinating new things came up.
Yeah, it was good.
I have Libra in the 12th house. Then Israel said, I have Libra in the 12th house. And then Jackie said,
Oh, Israel, I want you to look at the whole sign system. Go to astro.com. Leave that Placidus alone, right? Because if you're Libra rising, that would be in the first house, not the 12th house. So I would put Virgo in your 12th house, Scorpio in your second, not Scorpio moon. I'm just saying. I know when I, first did my chart in Placidus, it vibrated differently compared to when I did it in the whole sign system. And then it became much more accurate. And it was more thorough, like the borough I'm from. The place they named it twice because we're lyrically so nice. New York, New York. But yeah, Libra rising. Okay, Israel, that's dope. Thank you for coming. I try to come on twice a week, so hopefully you can catch me this week. I'm crazy busy, so I might just be like once. And then I have a guest, Miss Angela Rose, will be returning on September 28th. And then I'm trying to bring back Miss Anjani Seagrass from Awaken the Dream School to either talk about the Libra new moon on the 25th or Venus leaving Virgo. Remember I told you when I did that episode a couple of weeks ago, it was a quick little dart. Venus will be in its home sign of Libra on September 29th. So I might try to get Miss Anjani Seagrass to come on. Just got to connect with her to talk about either one of those with you guys. She's very fascinating and a great astrologer and healer as well. So go check out her page, Awaken the Dream School. And maybe I'll, reach back out to Tanya, Wisdom Drops. You guys checked her out. Make sure you subscribe to her page, Wisdom Drops Astrology. I don't know if you remember, I had her on, last year for the Capricorn moon. So I got to, catch up with her. But I want to try to get, with Angela, we're going to talk about goddess yoga and human design. But the human design in terms of more so of the relationships. And also maybe to talk about the prophecy of, as a collective, leaving the sacral and vibrating from our hearts in 2027. See her thoughts and perspective on that. Because I think that's going to make a big difference for the collective. And for you guys, that's your job, right? Do not get caught up in the division and the, foolishness and the, left, right, and this, black, white, left, right, all that. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. You got to vibrate from your heart. Love. Pluto Aquarius is all about love. Okay? That's what's going to set you free. And that nodal dance. So we're talking about that today, right? You want to, remember, I always say 70-30. Some astrologers say 50-50, but you want to move towards that north node, bringing the south node skills with you. But then, like they talk about in the Vedic, the motra, or whatever, Moshe, in terms of like not coming back again, right? Staying in the heavens, not reincarnating, staying with God. Then for that, as you get older in life, later in your 70s or 80s, or just towards the end, you want to go back to the south node, run back to K2. Like, I'm coming, K2. Don't leave me. I'm coming. I'm going to be spiritual and meditate 2 hours a day. But do it now. Practice now. How now, wow, how now, brown cow. Danny, leaders of the new school, Charlie Brown. Yo, can I tell you, people underestimate how dope Dingo D from Leaders of the New School is. Just if you, Danny, I know you know this, but if you just listen, because Buster was the personality and Charlie Brown was fun, but Dingo D on Scenario, on the first 2 Leaders albums, just really calculate his bars. Dingo D, lyrical beast. That's my jewel for the day. And pick the Steelers to upset the Patriots tomorrow. And I got the Giants over the Panthers, a couple little picks, I tell you guys, right? Not just this spiritual healer guy. I'm half Cro-Magnon man, right? Not just this artsy entertainment guy. I'm all, He'll tell you. I'll be screaming at the TV Sundays.
Yeah.
For my football. Remember when the Steelers won last week? That crazy game?
Yeah.
Yo, that game was crazy. Overtime. Even with losing TJ Watt. And thankfully, he's only going to miss like 6 weeks. Could have been out for the season. He tore pectoral muscle. See, I got that torn labrum. TJ Watt was, he's trying to sympathize with your boy. All right, let's read the last couple comments. And, I know, Jacqueline, you like to brag. Oh, did you read my comment? I like when you share your placements of your boyfriend in terms of, you and Jennifer Sweet do that sometimes. And you guys, I really thank you. I appreciate the comments. Make sure after the live is over, though, and maybe go back even to the last live, I need you guys to comment. And when it's, done, not just in the chat, but when the episode is over, to just post a fire emoji, a thumbs up, thanks, Eric, or this was informative or fun or great, because it really helps me in the algorithms. And, I'm trying to just grow and blow, But you know what, you guys? I didn't think I was going to get to 3,000 subscribers till like Thanksgiving or Christmas. And me and the Truth were talking about it. It was like, just like a month ago. I am already up to like 2,900 in 2021. So thank you. Like, you guys are awesome. And please continue to share my channel, right? Put it on your LinkedIn, put it on your Twitter, your Facebook, your whatever, post, the videos and share, tell people, tell a friend to tell a friend, even if they don't get a birth chart from me, just to subscribe and rock with the channel. But the fact that I think when I get to 3 or 4K, I don't know, there's something where I can maybe create memberships on here and, more exclusive content for my regulars like you guys. And, I don't, I haven't read up on all the things with YouTube, but I know that there's some milestone for 3,000 or 4,000. So anyway, I'm close to 3,000. It's a blessing. Hey, I wish I was at 3 million, but, I know that I don't know any special algorithms. So my 3K, like I've literally earned it, blood, sweat, and tears. Because you see other astrology channels. Come on. Like your boy, you can see almost your whole chart from my channel. So your boy's been putting in work. Right? Like Rihanna, work. Let me see your work. I ain't twerking. But work, so I thank you though. I'm a sincere brother and I appreciate y'all. All right, last couple of comments and then we're gonna bounce.
Okay.
On the cusp of beauty, this Gemini moon, Pisces rising. Enjoy this Cancer moon for Sunday and Monday and early Tuesday morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Because we'll hit up Lilith. So tomorrow and Monday, you can be very deep inner knowing, and really tapping into the root chakra.
Jackie said, wait, did I read this?
What?
7th house, Libra,
No,
ascendant, Capricorn, midheaven. Did that help you? LOL?
Capricorn, Libra ascendant, Capricorn midheaven. Okay, so the Mercury is on your in your first house, retrograding back to your 12th. I bet you when it gets to the Virgo, you might have some interesting dreams, Jackie. I know it's still in Libra now. I don't know if it's down to 5 or 6 degrees. And it was stationed direct, I think, October 3rd. It's supposed to be, I think it's going all the way back to 24 degrees Virgo. Which makes sense, right? Because that's 6th house Virgo, service. Okay. So that should be interesting. Okay. Cool beans, Jackie. But yeah, hit me up. Give me a good native recipe. I try something good. If you just want the truth to eat it, you could put the pork in. If you want me and wifey to enjoy it.
No.
But he likes beef. He likes beef.
No, you need just say everything. No, not just like Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, I just want her to, because we've never had.
I feel like you have to retry like pork.
No, I don't need to retry pork. Do you hear this kid? I'm 52. He's telling me I need to retry pork.
You kind of do.
No, just the smell alone makes me sick. I'm not retrying something that I grew up eating pork. Oh my God. Let me give you all one of my recipes, okay? I used to make pork chops with bell peppers and my different sauce, but I would make it in tomato sauce to flavor it with the bell peppers, onions, some garlic, um, oh God, a couple other things. I would dice it up and saute it. Ooh, them pork chops used to be so tender. And I don't do like raw, like I cook my meat. I don't like medium rare. I like medium well. I like to cook my meat. I'm not all into blood, and I'm not a vampire. None of that stuff. I cook my meat, and I'm not judging you all that don't cook your meat. You like it all. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Shout out ODB, Big Baby Jesus. Do y'all remember Old Dirty Bastard's first album? Do you remember how wild and crazy and genius it was? Rawhide, song with him, Raekwon, and Meth. Oh my God, go. Old Dirty Bastard, yo. He had some bars too. Sorry, Daddy. I don't know if any of y'all know about Dinko D and Old Dirty Bastard, but I'm a hip hop head, so I gotta, when it comes to the head, I gotta dispense it out. So, all right, that was Jacqueline. What else? What else we got?
Okay, and then,
But thank you for coming, Israel, and hopefully,
Israel said my birthday is September 13th.
Oh, really? Well, Israel, I still got my Virgo birth chart sale, only $125. It's a steal for a full 12-house written report and videos. I'll break it down for you, Israel. And let me tell you, that's till September 22nd. So you want to hit me up? Virgo birth chart sale. All right, Israel. I take care of my fellow Virgos. My brethren, me and Danny are Virgos. Mary's a Virgo. Mary, why you bugging? But yeah, Israel, where you been? I'm up to episode 84. I'm only playing. I appreciate you coming, Oh my goodness. It's been a day, y'all. I'm about to go get some dinner, bebo some mas agua, and watch a little bit of Miami Hurricanes against Texas A&M Aggies. Why you acting all Aggie? And you keep riding Mercury in retrograde like a boss, Jackie. And Lady Manzarine, Jackie, I'm gonna keep putting that pressure on y'all. Saturday, October 15th, 1 p.m. Eastern, 90 minutes over Zoom, only $15. Astrological Coffee Talk with Eric. Oh, I'm gonna get stickers. Coffee Talk stickers and Knowledge is Love stickers. So you guys have to send me your addresses so I can, send you some, some stuff. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna be working on stickers, probably maybe some coffee mugs or water bottles, and at least some t-shirts. You have to let me know if you guys would rock a t-shirt. But t-shirts that I can wear for videos, maybe one black one, one white one, and for even doing lives and stuff, right? It's all about the branding. I am, I be, right? I am tailored to you, astrology. I am tailored to you, coach. And I am the business. The business. I'm gonna give you the business, and the business is me. What did Eddie say? I saw the clip on Instagram the other day. I was cracking up. Eddie told Richard, "Yeah, Bill Cosby was upset about me cursing and stuff like that." And Richard was like, "Tell Bill Cosby, shut the hell up, have a coke and a smile." Right? Bill Cosby was like, I want to talk to you about some of the things that you do in your show. Eddie's working on a stand-up, I think, y'all. So he should be back. Delirious, Raw, come on. I remember when we were in high school, we saw that on 86th Street and Lexington. It was like we were like 20 deep in the movie theater. My crew in high school. We all had like rum and coke. It was like 20 deep watching Raw. Eddie Murphy, hilarious. One of the funniest stand-ups ever. But I would say my three most or favorite stand-up comics are, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and I think now I would say Dave Chappelle. I used to love Robin Harris, though. You remember him that died? Robin Harris was genius funny. And I love George Carlin. Oh, my God. Brilliant. Because he got real political and he said stuff to make you think. So I like that. But that's what Dave Chappelle does, too, now. Dave Chappelle is the futuristic version of George Carlin. He's just younger and black. But he brings it like George Carlin brought it. Intellectual. Dave's on that cusp, right? With you, Mary. Leo Virgo cusp, but he's a Virgo, Dave, and Kobe Bean, RIP. All right, any last comments? I'm a bounce. I love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Really.
Lady Menza said Libra in the 4th house.
Okay.
Jackie said I do a lot of lucid dream traveling. And then Jackie said
Ooh.
might send you a recipe on making cloud bread.
Oh, please,
Jackie said, hey, Danny, it's a blast. Lucid dreams. Get to go anywhere. LOL.
Yeah. And tell me more about that lucid dreams, Jackie, too, And hopefully one day, Jackie, I know you know your astrology, but, I might be able to show you some things in your birth chart whenever you're ready. Some stuff that, you're not seeing. Don't ever sleep on your boy. What's the deal, y'all? Don't sleep on your boy. Yeah, because that Uranus in the 12th house, you guys, it definitely, I'm going to say it in the most humble way. It gives me, that the downloads to see things in your chart. And then ever since being in a coma, like I feel definitely more psychic ability or intuition and stuff when looking at the natal birth chart. And plus your boy puts in work. I'm meditating every day. I got the Pisces North Node. I got to, right? I got to become more like my wife, more spiritual, more meditation, more in the ethers, more in the 5D. But I'll still always give you the Virgo poetry, precise and detailed. Send it in the mail. Oh, I was in that movie too. You Got Mail. I worked on that one. Right? You guys have probably seen me on different things and didn't even know it was your boy. You probably saw me on Oz, Sopranos, Welcome to New York Undercover, Law and Order, Down to Earth, Bamboozled. You see me. I was a little skinnier, maybe 170, 175. But the locks were down to when I was doing print modeling in New York, the locks were down to the belly button. So when they came out, I'm a bounce. I'm just drop this jewel on you. When they first came out with DJs where you could like mix and scratch your CDs? That was Sony. I was the print model for that in magazines in Japan. Yeah. So we shot it down in Greenwich Village by Tower Records off of West 4th Street, if you know New York City. So yeah, but it was so annoying. And this happens even with The Truth, because we're trying to get some of his stuff that he's done. Unfortunately for actors, so often you can do work, whether it's print modeling or a movie or a student film or independent film, whatever. And sometimes you can't get copies of your own work, what you've done. And that's really annoying. So I didn't get that. I didn't get 2 student films that I did that were really amazing. One where I was the lead, another I was a co-star, but just really good, meaty, chewing, good scripts, acting work. And I didn't get copies of those. But you guys can see me on Fandango. I have my own film that I co-wrote, casted, second AD'd, co-starred in. When I wrote it, it was called Final City, but it's on IMDb and on Fandango as Hate the Game. And Empire, the show on Fox, they kind of copied our script and premise a lot. But Hate the Game. Your boy. My character was Soul Walker. Right? Mr. Fix-It in the hood, trying to make everybody on the straight and narrow righteousness, you know? So go check your boy out. All right. I love you guys. Any last things real quick? Anything?
Jackie said, Eric, I could probably show you a thing or two, LOL. And then Jackie said, been at this for 50 years. Yeah. And then Jackie said, now I got to go through all those TV lists.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Go check your boy.
How you've grown and developed over time.
Check me out, Jackie. And you know what, Jackie? I don't doubt for 1 second that you could show me some stuff. And the fact that you have that much experience, wisdom, and knowledge in astrology, and then you show up here for all my shows, makes me feel that more appreciative and honored, Jackie. So please keep coming, and we can exchange astrological placements and insights any day. I would love it. It would be my joy, my honor, and my pleasure. And I mean that from my heart, all right? God bless you guys. Be well, be safe. Episode 84, Knowledge. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.